Dr. Naledi Pandor is about to address the media. No, he's actually with our reporter, Nompumelelo Siziba, who's at the World Economic Forum on Africa, and she joins us now live. Nompu?
Thanks very much. We're here at the World Economic Forum, and I'm joined in our studio by the Minister of International Relations, Naledi Pandor, and just getting some reaction from the South African government in light of the news that we've heard that President Robert Mugabe has passed on. Thanks very much for joining us, Mam Pandor. Just your reaction and your feeling around Mr. Mugabe's passing today.
Well, you know, President Mugabe has been a feature of the African political space for so long that despite his advanced age, one feels a sense of loss and sadness. And so on behalf of our department and certainly our government, which I'm sure the President will express today, we wish to convey our deepest sympathy to his family, to the people of Zimbabwe and to the government of Zimbabwe.
And no doubt when the funeral arrangements and so on are announced, we'll be going there full force to pay our last respects.
I'm sure South Africa will want to pay its last respects, and that we will do so at the highest level because President Mugabe was so much a part of our struggle for freedom and remained up until his last days a comrade of the ANC and of South Africa.
Mam Pandor, it's the last day of the World Economic Forum, and in your capacity as International Relations Minister, of course, you will have been mingling with people from all around the world. What's the sense of how the event was run, and what's your takeaway from the discussions here?
I think the sense I got was that there's a very strong affinity to South Africa. We have friends from all over the world, and I think this is an important aspect for us to mark, because given the events in our country in the past few days, there's been a sense of a lack of optimism, a feeling of pessimism somewhat, but I think what one felt was there is solidarity and there is an interest and commitment to continuing to partner with South Africa to address the important socio-economic goals that our country wants to pursue. In the conversations with women, there is a concern about gender-based violence, and it is something that we have to address at South Africa. Friends are offering to collaborate with us, particularly from the UN system and from the African Union. So one is feeling that there are collaborators out there. We need to get closer to them to assist us in addressing our challenges.
It's not all doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Minister, for your time. That was Minister Naledi Pandor. She's the Minister of International Relations of South Africa, of course, and it's back to you in studio.